Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I was just thinking of starting a new episode of Tarth Takes Wing, Crusader Kings 3, Game of Thrones mod. Belaerys. Brandon Belaerys is back. He's 50 years old. His wife is on the verge of having her father die. As long as he doesn't get remarried, everything falls into place like a house of cards. Dominoes. Checkmate. I'm proud of that one. Serena, daughter of my friend, has given birth to a son. But he is still part of the Belaerys dynasty. Ah, it's the son of my son. It's Oris's son. We'll name him after myself. Brandon. He will also be a Brandon. Ah, there's too many Brandon Starks. That's what I've heard. They might all be the same person. That's also what I've heard. King Rhaegal is being attacked by Princess Danella. That's crazy that Dorne would attack the Seven Kingdoms. How do they think that's going to work? In what realm does that... And by the way, Brandon is fucking incredible stats here. He's going to be amazing. I mean, his stat line as a baby is better than most starting characters in their adulthood. All right. Oh, Brandon. We got to lock in for you, brother. We got to marry you to somebody. We're going to do the marriage. We're going to do the marriage right here. I've done a couple of these on camera, I think. I let a couple through. Oh, no, unmarried. Inheritable women. We need a solid lock-in with someone who has one of these two traits and then the physical trait. And then that will we'll keep Elise Peckledon in mind if we have to. They're nearly the same age, so you know, okay. We've got one trait. Got a lot of one traitors here. We're looking to get the 3. We're looking to make the 8. How quick can you make the 8? Monica Belaerys, also a genius. We got geniuses everywhere. But can we get a genius and something else? Can we get a strength trait and something else? We got to lock in here. We got strength and comely. Are you already engaged? Yes. Okay, failure. Of course, it's a Belaerys. And we've got a Baratheon. I don't think strong is congenital, right? Is it? No, it's not. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Is this gonna happen? Damn it. Well. We'll keep looking. This is life, friends. This is life. It's like a highway. Alright. I keep going. Physical trait and something else. Just as a backup. Just to make sure everything's reinforcing. We've got Carolyn Aaron. Okay. Okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. I'm liking it. There's every possibility that they will have a super baby. Alright, meanwhile, back at the farm. So I noticed that when you go to claim your liege's title, you can claim Lord Paramount of the Stepstones. Is that actually part of the Seven Kingdoms? I wonder. It's not, though. That's the thing. It's part of the Kingdom of the Three Daughters. So I don't know if you take this, if you'll still be under the rule of the king. So that's why I'm not going to do it. Because that might be worth going to war with my father over. Because he very clearly stole that from me. I own all that territory. Those are all my vassals. What's this war look like? I don't know. Who thought this war was a good idea? Yes, winter has come early again. Yes, I know. I know! We've done this event before. It only started once I started taking land in the north, so, you know, I basically blame that for the whole situation. My whole situationship came from that. Lord Brandon, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree we should let bygones be bygones? Sure. Yeah, let us. Our Thor's very existence is an insult to our name. What a name. For some reason I can't invite you. I'm your house. Oh, you're the liege's child, Marquis Benethon. I think I can make something out of you. It was a hard test getting something through Arthur's thick skull, but somehow I managed. She is at the very least now no longer a complete disappointment. Nice! Nice job, Arthur. I mean, Arthur. A deviant secret. I will expose it. It's probably worth it starting several more religious legends. Corlys is a good, strong Valyrian name. I think historically, what you would recognize it as Corlys Valyrian. Valerian, I should say. I should pronounce that correctly. Oh, they already have plenty of kids. It's time for war, kid, baby. Yeah, that's right. It's war, kid. I'm gonna train him. I'll train your kid for you. We're gonna make him a warrior. I want to have a good court for my next player character. And actually, you know what? I have enough time to live. Probably I'm gonna, you know. Base success chance plus 10%. Ooh, I'm maxed out. We got it locked in. Oh, the winter roses in my rose garden. I can gain the winter rose artifact. I already have the crown, see? So now we're going to try getting a winter rose. 0.8 prestige. Okay, that's not very good. Kind of sucks. But I can probably give it to somebody to make them happy. Let me think about this. How is this war going? Where is Targaryen army? What is this war even over? Dornish war for Gormund Tarly's claim on the high lordship of the West March. God, where was Gondor when the Westfold fell? Jesus, that's where they're at. They're absolutely stacked. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do that thing we've done a couple of times so far, where we go and take stuff in the rear zone and get ourselves in way too much trouble. And don't retreat in time. And I said, what about Rohan? Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell? Beacons are lit. That's the one thing we've got. I know I can definitely take this castle, so we'll start here. Oh. Somebody died, and the winter is here. Now, hold on. Let's pause. We can do this. Aptitudo, my daughter. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to select a city holding. Bing, bang, boom. We are in it to win it, baby. We've missed out on a lady in waiting. We'll put in Lena Belaerys. Yes. I have forgotten. Offer to join war. We're gonna have to move and then move back. Boring in the winter like a super smart guy. Fortunately, that should also be affecting them quite heavily. Yep, negative 62 a month. They're gonna go broke long before we will. Also, we're gonna get loot from looting all their castles. Let's see if this is causing them to run home. Well, they're definitely running. I just don't know if they're running towards me or away from the Targaryen super stack. My daughter Lena has given birth to a daughter. Fantastic. Lena. He's a sevenist. So, I do want to say, let's just pause here for a second. There are two possibilities I'm thinking of, especially in terms of men-at-arms. Hill Dwellers might be an interesting... I don't think it'll help that much, but it might be interesting. However, I think that in terms of warfare, Longbowman is usually a good pick all around. Is it longbow competitions? Yeah. So it will make spearmen and heavy cavalry regiments less good. But what you do is you have 1 or 2 units of spearmen to just block for the army. And then you make everything else archer regiments and you hyper focus because they're going to be very cheap. They'll replace very quickly. And they're going to hit hard as hell, especially if you back them up with like blacksmiths and bow ranges or whatever they're called, like militia camp and stuff like that. You can make some very, very strong longbow units. All right, so that's thought one. I think it'd be really reasonable for a island nation to sort of hyper specialize in longbows, because traditionally England did that, you know. And then the other one I can think of is the regional one for the Manderleys of the North, which is called From Mander to the Knife. Now, I don't know how you specifically say it's the Manderley bringing forward the Andal part, but they get really good horsemen. And we are situated in the north, so here's my justification. We have an island in the north. We are an island state. Obviously, we have to sail past White Harbor constantly. We're probably not stopping in Goldtown. We're probably stopping in White Harbor to like resupply on our way there and do trade. We're using them as mediators along the way. You know, we're Andalmen. They're Andalmen. We're getting close to them. I think that it could be reasonable that we take this, but to be clear, it is mostly going to be for the Knights of the Green Hand, because the other stuff isn't really that good. Loyal, though, making sure that as many people in your court have loyal so that they won't rebel against you is very nice. It is very nice. But I'm probably going to lean towards Longbowmen. And then also the Stallions. Just if we were to just say that, like, we have a bunch of horses on Tarth, and it says that there's a men of arms, but there's not really anything but that health boost to just talk about. Yeah, like the Stallions is absolutely an insanely strong trait, which is why it costs so much. I think we can say that we've turned all of Tarth into horse carts, for sure. Vagar, the Emerald Nightmare, has died. I need to know everything. We need to know about the witch that we're about to expose his witchcraft. All right, what's the next area that I go to in order to get... There it is. We need to get all the small castles before we get the big castle. We want to drain the maximum amount of money over here. Lord Baylor finished his increased control. Okay, so now we're going to switch him over to train commanders. Oh, we have no chaplain again. Okay. We'll have my daughter Lena Belaerys finish it up. Well, that kind of skipped for a second. Yes, I actually can use my dragon to burn down castles, by the way. It's just very dangerous for melees. So I'm not sure I want to do it. I mean, melees is our precious, it's our most cherished dragon. It has watched over our line for 2 generations. Melees is our guardian. If we could, we would make a new house sigil and melees would be on it. My spymaster Cirella has discovered preparations for a scheme against me. They are trying to kill Ragano. Alright. We can't pay for the secrets that we're finding. How unfortunate. Oh, and here they come. Here come the men. The men of the South. The men of Dawn. We will crush them. We will fight them on the island. They aren't running, so props to them, man. Yeah, that's way too late. I had that problem too a couple times. We gotta get these knights. We gotta kill them. Oh, here it comes. We're gonna stay on defense. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him. Dragon isn't even gonna get here. My lord, I was approached by Lady Tanda, who in her wisdom suggested an arrangement between the two of us. Since you could use some financial assistance and I could use some social assistance, why don't you donate it to the Sept instead? How dare you? Whoa, what happened there? Jesus, they got reinforced by thousands of guys. My dragon is trying to kill so badly. All right, we're getting butchered. Yeah. Oh my god. Did we kill them? Did we win? Oh no, we're the one retreating, which makes sense. I was gonna say that'd be crazy if that was not what was happening. Oh boy, the cost is killing me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna sail home now. Hey, we killed... I mean, there were like 17,000 people. I think it said that we killed... like... 7,000 people. We absolutely swung way above our weight class there. I took Manila out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, she ran into a wounded doe. She later lashed out at me, thinking I had staged the whole encounter as some kind of test. Ambitious. Then show me what you could have felled, animal self. Do it. Wipe them out. All of them. We have learned the Andalic tongue. And now we can perform the art of romance. In her language. John Belaerys. How very... I think the Valyrians had several Johns, but it still feels, you know, very, very north. In my regency. Ransom back whoever I've got. You go Horner. Nope. Convert. Okay, well, you're going in the dungeon. Nope, you're deep in the dungeon. Never mind then. You're not going anywhere, my friend. I have a septon. Holy shit. A septa, I should say. We love having a septa. Absolutely. So rare to have one. Here we go. We'll train you to be a diplomat. It's gonna have tons and tons of kids. Is this the guy who has the gay wife? Yeah, wow. You guys are operating at a level way above what I asked of you. Thank you so much. You are single-handedly keeping the bloodline alive. Peace and respect to you. Whatever your family needs in the future, I will give you. Whatever your family needs, you come to me today, on the day of my daughter's wedding. Come to me today, on the day of my great gay granddaughter's wedding, to another gay granddaughter from a different family line. It's close enough that it's iffy. Ah, spring is here. The war is over, and we are deeply, deeply in debt. Deep, 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 deep. But Targaryens are running away with it. They're absolutely dominating them. Janessa is craven, rude, generous. I should approach her tenderly as a friend. I'm gonna slide into those DMs. Nope. I should have gone in hard, I guess? Or just not at all? Wow, that really knocked me out of the running there. During a walk through my domain, I came upon some frozen ponds. When the temperature is warmer, these are usually a great spot to go fishing, but it seems that even the colder climate has not deterred some of the small folk from trying their luck with ice fishing. It looks like they punctured some of the holes to reach the water beneath the thick ice. I walk closer and take a look at their catches and equipment. They quickly notice me and immediately strike up a conversation about how well stocked the ponds are and how good the fishing is. One man even tells me he is here with his young son who has never been fishing before. Can I join you folks? Okay, I forgot to mention this. My dragon Melis hatched 3 eggs. I gave one to, I want to say my son. I gave another to his firstborn son. You can see he's holding it. And then I gave one to the son of the Tully boy, which I think is this kid. Yep. And he just hatched the dragon Westeros. Are you Westeros' bonder? Amazing. So this kid is almost certainly going to end up the Lord Paramount of the Riverlands if I can successfully negotiate it. Be a dragon rider, be independent of me, but still under my dynasty, and serve the Iron Throne. And probably start his own branch of the dragon riding, you know, the dragon riding Belaerys over there. This feels like an immense step forward in our level of social power. The first time it happened, I barely gave it a moment's thought, but my nephew, Master Mayrel, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. The others are sure to follow unless I give him a taste of his old medicine. He is lustful, inquisitive, ambitious, and greedy. He will do everything in his power to get a task done. He's been objectified. He's cowardly, or he's not very diplomatic but effective. I think that he does it this way. Great. Sometimes I just need to let loose and fart. I need something to rebalance my humors. No, I'm just gonna fart. When Master Mayrel tried to complete his task thoroughly, I scolded him in front of everyone, and when he hurried to get it done in time, I displayed his sloppy work for all to see. He bent himself backwards to please me, yet I never acknowledged his efforts. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. Machiavellian, a master manipulation. There is the slight problem of that one guy who has a strong hook on us somewhere in Pentos. Ah, King Rhaegal keep the title and Princess loses her claim. It was truly an insane shot to think that was ever going to work. Alright, we gotta lose some stress and ride our dragon. Oh, we can lose stress, which would be good. Or we can get lots more dragon training done. Now, there's other ways, not a lot, but there are other ways to lose stress. There's only one way to get dragon training, so I think we need to hyper-focus on that. We're almost to level 3 dragon training, which would be even more dread. I'll literally just be super fearsome by existing. we are going to... She does the different voices. Fantastic. How you doing, Pops? Oh, no. Oh, he's got a new baby daughter. He's married. He's married? This is a problem. You are now a threat. You are a threat to the family. If you have a boy, we're cooked. If you have a boy, we're cooked. If this guy had just stayed widowed... I mean, look, he's got the lover's pox. Come on, get out of here, guy. Get out of here. Who are you fucking kidding? Who are you fucking kidding? Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna kill this guy. We're gonna kill his wife. We're gonna kill his wife. It'd be rough to kill my own father-in-law. We will kill his wife. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. It's gonna be bad too. It's gonna hurt deep. Okay, we're also gonna improve our scheme chance there because we need that. There we go. We're underway. No boys. Oh my god, he's a seducer as well. He's super fertile despite his old age. Unreal. He's got so much riz. Just like his daughter. No prestige penalty for breaking truces. Interesting. Okay. There's a disease somewhere. I think it's probably this one over here because it's heading up the Pentosi Bravo. Whoa, did Bravos explode? Wow. Did Bravos turn into a bunch of different cities? What the fuck? Holy shit. Bravos was like controlling almost all of the world. This was Bravos, now it's Pentos? Holy cow, man. The free cities play a weird game. I'm not going to declare you regent. Somebody's trying to flirt with my daughter, Visera. Get out of here. Stop. Oh, my son. My son just hatched the Red Dragon Sun Dancer. Oh, man. This is awesome. We have 2 more Dragon Riders now. Oh, we're killing it. Absolutely killing it. The 3rd egg. We just need to hatch the 3rd egg. You, my boy, my grandson, Orain Belaerys. Hatch your egg. Janessa. Okay, we got Janessa. Janessa is generous, rude, craven. She wants to be away from it all. Maybe? No, she's rude. She's craven. She's craven. She wants to make fun of people. Yes, excellent. We're up to 83%. We're going to make this happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. It actually is the weekend here. According to the state of Delaware, Department of Transportation, there is a specific time that the weekend begins in terms of paying fees. Oh, are we out of we're out of money, so we can't pay for a supersmith. We're just gonna get a regular person, and then we can just get a regular courtsmith. Honestly, we'll get Connelled. Yeah, why not? We don't need to keep paying for those supersmiths for a while. I think we're all right now. We really locked it in. Oros is the last place we gotta do for a little while, maybe. I mean, we'll see. I guess we could turn the stepstones our way, but I don't know how necessary that is. Hey, that shrine's done. We got 5 more years of life expectancy now. We're not doing that well, honestly. We need a lot more health bonuses. The thing is, we should be transitioning into the learning tree, but we're so desperate to get Accomplished Forger for the artifact claim so that we can probably steal some regalia from the High Septon, because we have tons of piety. And honestly, this guy living longer probably isn't a good idea. We don't want him to live too long because he has to transfer everything over to his son. My lord, you must come quick. Your vassal, Lord Allrain, was seen leaving the vassal Mistress Elena. Okay, I don't care. Okay. Alright, let's repair some of these objects. Oh, we don't have nearly enough money. My solitary paramour. Yes. How interesting. How interesting. As I draw close to Janessa, I don't know whether to tear the clothes from her body or punch the gutless smile of her face. She kisses me, a challenge, and I drag her close, a fitting riposte. The warring feelings in my chest are echoed by our bodies. We spend the night delivering both insult and bliss unto each other. Kiss me again, you spineless coward. Okay, and then I need to seduce Margot, who's just like a random woman that I found. Does she have a good trait? Yeah, she just has like one good trait. Yeah, I just like found her out in the world and was like, huh, I can invite her to my court without doing anything. I will do that. Okay, wolf fangs are better. Oh, bada bing. Bada boom. No one would ever find it strange that I sit with my concubine by the fireplace until late in the evening. Yet, there is a tension in the air. I want nothing more than to pull her close and tear her clothes from her body, but if she knew that, she would be horrified, or paranoid, honest, patient. I think a hand on her hand would say it all. Nope. Okay. Who knew that acting quickly towards a paranoid person would be the right plan? Try as I may, the affections of my concubine Margot still do. I'm not gonna use my child. I'm not gonna use my child. I'm not gonna do it. One of my concubines got pregnant because I have so many concubines now. I can exceed the normal limit of how many children you can have. We're going to expose your secret. The dragon Dreamfire has died. That's horrible. Dreamfire is so cool. I would never have thought a man could have too much love. It might break me. Yes, 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 yes. As a master of the diplomatic arts, I am well aware of the power of an eloquent compliment. Showing admiration for a woman's best quality is a sure path to her heart. Does she have a loyal nature? No. Ambitionless for life? No. Cowardly? Honest? Patient? I don't know. It says honest, patient, gentle woman. I'm gonna aim for noble and loyal. Okay, 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 okay. Jaceres. This is the name of one of Rhaenys's prince babies. He's a good, strong boy. Which child is this of mine? My daughter. Wait a second, you're a septa and you're married? Oh, that's right. We're a different religion. We're Sevenist. We do things absolutely insane. Oh boy, there are tons of babies who are not being educated. This is a problem. This is an issue. Who died to make all of these people be without teachers? Who died and made you the boss? Who made you the boss? Oh, you know who it was? It was the smith. The smith died. That's why it's so many people, because they're all stewards. I guess his stat was just so high he could have tons and tons of students. Greetings, my handsome liege. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Your occupation of the lands which rightfully belong to me can no longer be tolerated. It is time I see them return to my possession. Well, this is a really stupid move, but okay. Let's call the squad in. Who's nearby? I don't know where Crusader is, but let's assume it's close. Really sucks losing a marshal right before war, honestly. Did we convert Oros? No. Oh, we haven't even started converting Oros. Okay. Did we convert Skane? Now that's the question. Excellent. The people are sewing dragon banners. They pray every night for our return. I don't know who these absolute lunatics are that think that they can attack the Seven Kingdoms stepstone holdings. You guys not understand that we need the tax money? We're willing to do dangerous things for that tax money. Absolutely insane things for the tax money. I mean, that's basically it. It's over for you, dog. So sorry for you, bro. I don't even know who we're fighting right now. The Pirate Lord Geron. Okay, well, we dragging him. My grandson hatched the bright yellow dragon Laengar. Holy shit. Clement Crownling has died. Amazing. We beat both of those at once by ourselves. We have 4 dragon riders now. What happened to my son, question mark, that thought he could get my shit? Rhaena, the woman that hatched the egg, got the dragon Malexis. Wow. What a dragoning time, man. This is awesome. You love to see a majestic race like this brought back from the edge of extinction. What a beauty. You love to see a race like this brought back from the edge of extinction. Rocky. Alright, more murder schemes in my house. Let's pop off. Lord Paramount Mela has been sent to the stranger's fateful embrace. A thorn in my side no longer, thank the crone. Shireen's hireling executed the plan perfectly. In the dead of night, the woman snuck through the gap, scouted in the roaming patrols.
let herself into our quarry's chambers with a stolen key and brought Mela's wretched existence to a wet, gurgling end. I covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me of being behind the attack, they dare not say it out loud. We gave him a son. We're gonna have to kill the kid. He's a problem. He's a fucking problem. I'm sorry, kid. I didn't want to have to do this. I wanted it to be quick. I wanted it to be clean. I didn't want people to be thinking about it. But you are a problem to my line. You interrupt my plans. Oh, Janissa. So brave, so strong. What shall we call the child? Name him after a family member. After my father, Tython. You be a diplomat. Send the bastard to do the discussion with them. Send the Irish. The Irish don't cost anything. Boom. Okay, so we have a bunch of alliances, so we're gonna get a bunch of diplomacy out of that. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty strong. A jaunt through the woods, traveling through some of the more remote parts of my domain can be very rewarding. I find that taking long walks through the woods or the hills or even just a field can deeply relieve the stresses of being a noble. Today I am wandering through a small forgotten forest. The trees are very old. Their thick trunks intersect and intermingle with one another in ways I've never seen before. As I trek further into the woods, I spot a beautiful white and red tree, a weirwood. These ancient trees are all still alive here in the north, but to see one this deep in the wilderness like this is humbling. I walk up to the trunk and look into the weeping face that the children of the forest had carved thousands of years ago. I take in the strange beauty and cannot help but feel relaxed as I turn to leave. I am glad such a secret tree remains safe here. Someone is plotting to kill my concubine. Not great. Not great. You are a Belaerys. Hold on, I gotta mark down the time to start blurring things again. I didn't realize it was gonna do this over and over again. As I draw close to Margot, I don't know whether to tear her clothes from her blah 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 blah. Wow, this guy has quite a relationship with his lovers, man. He has an extremely specific type. Bro wants to get bullied in bed. Well, my friend Bella died and it drove me to the edge. I am going to have to... Nope, not a feast. I wanted a funeral. Feasts don't make me lose any... Feasts gain me stress. Here we go, here we go. What if we had a funeral for Bella? Yeah! Oh, or the son of the king. Yes, of course. We can invite plenty of people to that, too. Everybody loved that guy. Wow, even the king of the Iron Islands is showing up. Holy shit. There will be a moment of peace that we shall all remember. Come together now more than ever. Fantastic. I think it's time to start that legend. Now that everybody's going to be here, maybe we can get them all in on it. We're going to start this one about ourselves. So we need to spread it across the island. Let's promote legend. Then we need to find a mayor over here, probably.
They promote legend. We're going to go over to our father-in-law, which, oh my god, you married a 16-year-old? Dude, I'm going to have to keep murdering people until you get the idea. I may just have to murder you. Alright? Do you understand that? At some point, I'm just going to kill you and solve this issue permanently. You are a problem. Okay, we want to get all the coastal lords so that our legend can make the hop. We got to get over the hop of the ocean. Okay. Look, you guys, I know you're on the up or down as to whether to support me, but honestly, you know, every time you've supported me, it's worked out well for you. Why not believe in the process, trust in it, and just say yes? Solve all your problems. Okay. I retreat to my chambers one evening, exhausted and weary from yet another day of tedium and monotony. As I lay on the edge of sleep, I am suddenly stirred awake by the shrill screeching of metal on stone. Yeah, I have to become immortal, I got it. This happened before. It happened to my father. He spoke of it. He spoke of it in great detail. Oh, pay a hunter to be discreet, or he talks about it. Explore myself, yes. Press break. Cannot make mistakes. I am a lord. That could be my doom. I might die from this. Alright, we're going to ask them to promote the legend. They're within the splash zone of arrival. We could get it onto the coastline. That would help a lot. And they are predisposed to helping since last time. They got pretty good benefits out of it. I'd say pretty good benefits. Expose. No secret. Let the traitor be known to all. Amiana Belaerys. You are the son of the Stark. Well, you're the daughter of the Starks. Interesting. There's every possibility we could use you in the future as part of a claimant faction on the throne up there. My god, could we take 3 or even 4 of the 7 kingdoms? Surely he would love to see a fellow Westerosi Valyrian succeed where others have failed. Right. The father brings me word. I get existential crisis. It reduces my legend spread chance. Instead, I get at peace, and it makes me more peaceful, and it spreads it farther. Daemon continues to jot down more and more tales from a battle with others until blah 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 blah. I'm gonna do a drinking challenge. Nerys Targaryen has managed to claim the dark orange beast Steelwing. Man, the Targaryens must have birthed a bunch of dragons we've never seen. Speaking of the Targaryens, let's take a look over here. Wow. Got a nice Tully for your... Okay, age.
any chance we can get in here? It carries Belaerys. You're a firstborn, so that's a problem. Here we go. A nice not firstborn. We have you marry the girl. Matrilineally, bing bang boom. Problem solved. Keeping a fresh line of Targaryens on the tap. Maekar Targaryen, you also available for the marriages. We've got some great choices for you here, bud. Absolutely. How about matrilineally? No, you're not going to take that and get you in on that. Do we need somebody who's not the parent's sole inheritor? Oreen Belaerys. So strong. I mean, you're going to make strong Targaryens is the thing. I am a little hesitant to give away such a powerful playing card, but gosh, we need lots of Targaryens, man. They keep dying off. Their family seems like it's strong, but there's so many unclaimed dragons out here because they're doing their job. They aren't doing their job. No? 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 Why did that make it worse? Oh, it's because I lost Grand Wedding. That's why. I was going to say, that was a little unhinged. Make sure all the kids are educated. Yep. And just triple check, take a look at... Well, we can probably get some of these women married up. Keep some of these knights in play. Branda and Ferris Hallamere. Okay. Alina and Modovo. See, I don't really care about these pairings. It's just about the older knights having kids. Now, you're not part of my dynasty. I guess you're just part of my court. I remember having there be something special about... Oh, you're the daughter of a Lannister. Yes, that's what it was. But Mr. Justmark has an alliance with the head of the Lannisters because that's one of his daughters. Interesting. Lannister blood, the Westerlands. I don't know. We can force them to intermarry with the rest of my knights. Probably the knights that they're going to marry will be dead by the time they're old enough, but if not, we can get some of these lower ranking knights a very serious marriage with, you know, half Lannisters. Other half also Lannister. Oh rain, oh rain, oh rain. Langar. Okay. Okay. My ward, Maynilla, came to me complaining that Aetham was bullying her. She started by asking how to get someone hanged. Oh, wow, these are all terrible, but I'll stress break and I'm in a bad place, so just be arbitrary and do whatever you want, kid. I hate that. That's an, you know, that's really not doing my responsibilities. Okay, I need the stress relief. I need it quite badly. Do not worry, boy. He is in the seven heavens now. My good friend Prince Melis. I'll say a little prayer to you. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo-boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo, boo, boo. I'll speak on his virtues. Even with all the stress relief, we're back up. We're back up above the limit. Eyes must fall only on me. I can only mourn in my own way. I will remember him. Whatever it takes to de-stress, man. Quietly nod. We're almost there. We went from like 250 stress to like 2. So, pretty good funeral, honestly. Love a good Targaryen. Love a good Targaryen. We're just hanging out at a feast real quick at the after funeral. After funerals are just things that happen sometimes. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. This is another one of my bastard daughters. Pretty good genetics on this girl. We'll make her be a steward because we need stewards. I'm starting to think we may need to do another round of mayoral replacements just to get some of my sons something to do. So how good are you? You suck. You're actually a horrible mayor. So, you know, goodbye. She's passable. Okay, Belaerys is in place. A Belaerys is in place. Many Belaerys are here, ready to go. We got passable. 9's pretty much the lowest I'm willing to go. Master Hugh with the 0. Don't really know who thought he would be good at this job. He really fails at pretty much the only thing that matters. Belaerys. Belaerys. And some random woman. We will revoke the title of. Cool. I'm sure we have more than enough relatives with even remotely passable skills to replace all these people. That's why I'm not double checking. We're getting them out of here. We're getting them out of here. Get out of here. And a Belaerys. Okay, now we're going to Skane. We're scanning the countryside. It's just so expensive to get a new holding up here because the Norse double. All right. Wallace Belaerys. How good is your... Yep. See, he's got a 12. He's got tons of kids. Pretty sure we have most of them already set up for success. So we're going to go ahead and give him the province of Rodrigues. Okay, so those kids aren't going in the dynasty. These kids are going in the dynasty. Erwin Falls, he's also a mayor now. Cyrilla. Her husband sucks, so never mind. Oh, that's still Cyrilla. Your husband is a Tully. We may need to talk about a Tully war in a minute here. This guy already has a mayorship. I think he's Oros. He's the mayor of our newly moved in Orosian colony. Sam Good is pretty good. Gonna go ahead and invite him. No, we're not going to invite him. I don't understand, man. I'm trying to give you a job. This guy's passable. Okay, we're gonna give him Storm Fleet. No, that's a castle. My islands. Yeah, we don't want to give anybody Stormfleet. That's a moneymaker right there. Stark boy. He's got a claim on the Kingdom of the North, so we don't want him going anywhere. Oh, I guess if we made him our vassal first. Let's do that for the Tully kid too, so that they both start out as our vassal. No. Not my point either. I already hand them all out? Is that it? Maybe I did. Alright, well the Tully boy doesn't get a mayorship quite yet. Okay, so my court probably looks decimated because of the number of people who left to join their loved ones. Got a septa. We got a wet nurse. Got a son. Cool. Okay. He's already been asked. We're looking to spread the yellow area, so now we're going to go for like second rank areas back here to try to make the yellow wider. And we're probably going to have to hold a legendary feast. I think I did already ask this person. Might have gone up this whole thing already. Seems like let's crawl along the coast towards King's Landing. If we can get that level of promotion, it would be really good. A lot of people going in and out of King's Landing. I was at the end of the crossroads, north of King's Landing. Heard a pretty strange story about that Lord of Tarth. They say in his sleep he battles others up north in the Seven Isles. It's a spiritual conflict on the soul level. Okay. The Black Mark. They never did rebuild Spice Town. I wonder if Spice Town got burned down in this timeline. I doubt it. Yeah, it's still here. Alright, we'll see if we can get it to spread this far north. We'll make decisions based on how the next few minutes go. Elena has managed to claim... Well, there's all sorts of stuff. There's stuff all over my screen right now. Okay, we got Sorella. She is strong. We shall make her a warrior. Saw we had some female knights earlier. Thought that was pretty interesting. Targaryen girl marrying one of my grandsons. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna ride my dragon. I'm such a failure. Okay.
Who is the current Lord of the Tullys? So it's the boy and his younger brother. No? Where's my man? Where's my guy? Anyway, I can push Richard Tully's claims. Yes. To all of these. I think so. I think we do this. I think we do this and we lock it in. We're changing the course of history here, baby. Let's bring them all in. We're bringing everybody in. This is the big war. This is the start of the real Game of Thrones, where we are scheming against everybody else to keep at all odds the Targaryens on the throne and the Seven Kingdoms reunited. Our alliance with the Riverlands is dead. The old man is dead. Now, a plan probably 30 years in the making is starting to see roots. Still just the one boy child. Since recruiting both Layla and King Rhaegal to my scheme, the pair have become rather amicable to each other. That's my daughter. She's a bastard, but we love her. It seems shared tasks and mutual concerns have brought out a little spark of kindred recognition in the two reprobates. Their understanding is nothing serious yet, but a little nudge could see true friendship. Oh, we're ready to go. Do we want to... We'll let it cook until 70%. So we'll let it cook until scheme level 10. It'll probably be maxed out by then. Combining the armies, and we're moving. My tutor died. Big problem. We've been using tutors pretty steadily. So my granddaughter is marrying one Belaerys that's just randomly wandering in the world. This is a solid stat line. And if they have a kid that has this stat line of beautiful, genius, hail, we got super babies. We'll reach the end of the road. Wow. 2 go out at the same time. Holy shit. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Okay, there's going to be a lot of different army groups of various sizes. Oh, no, 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 no. No. What the hell? I want to go this way. I'm going to cross the entire Riverlands. What am I, fucking Jaime Lannister? Forget about that noise. Ride across the Riverlands. I'm going to sail right up to River Run. I can sail up rivers. I guess I could have just sailed up that whole way. I suppose it depends on whether or not that counts as a major river or not. Okay, we're looking for steward. Train the girl. That's a pretty damn good steward because she's got genius. Okay. Alright. Check for anybody else now that all these people have died. Probably they left behind. No, nobody left behind. And it's just 4, 7, 0. Here's a 9-year-old that needs to get married. Can we marry this kid into the family? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll take a claim on the Aaron's line. Into the Belaerys. Mistress Lena, that's my daughter, has been murdered. Who's Chellyanne? I don't know, but if I can fucking punish criminal, I'm gonna do it. Like this. My sword makes a quick slash one way, only for me to draw a fresh dagger with my offhand and lunge at Chellyanne. She attempts to parry. Chellyanne tries hesitantly to launch a quick slash at me, but the blow is easily swatted away.
My form is good, with only small errors, and Chelian's stance is a disaster. We are evenly matched with victory and a knife edge. Aha, divine wrath! My bellow my devotion to the Father, sword upraised in votive offering. My foe apparently thinks the prayer is going to be longer than it is because she's taken totally by surprise when I switch seamlessly into a powerful cleave that almost topples her to the ground. But Chelian rights herself, I sweep forward, sliding the point of my sword to within an inch of her face. The yield never felt more satisfying than when it's dedicated. Father. Eat shit, you murderer. Oh, she died. Says she was executed on my orders, but I didn't order her killed. I did beat the shit out of her ahead of time. How dare you kill my daughter? How dare you? Fucking monster. We're already winning. Oh wow, yeah, the North came screaming out of the neck. Some people call it the neck, but it's really a chokehold. Well, I'd love to just ignore this, but yeah, apparently if I do that, I get in a lot of trouble, so... Cerise Tywell is a witch. Well, I suppose. Somebody's losing battles for us, which is always a bad sign. Alright, here comes a bunch of allies. And there's a night squad on River Run. This is levies, actually. We're gonna go here. I want them to cross the rivers to get to us. I'll give you my winter rose, sure. We have the disembark bonus, but we also have dragon. Do love a dragon bonus. Oh, what's wrong? You guys, you don't wanna... No? You good? Okay. I thought you might want to mess with this. I'm here to... I don't know. I'm here to upend succession and multiple... This is a plan my father set into motion, and now it's gonna come real. We're gonna absolutely... She is certain that Lady Tanda, my wife, is scheming against my concubine. I won't accuse her. Absolutely not. Under no circumstances. She has every reason to be a jealous woman. I've had children with all my concubines. If she wants to start knocking them out, means I can bring another set in and get the game to recognize that I can get a new kid per concubine, so... Yeah, it really works out in my favor if she does kill them. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. My nephew is in line to rule Lys. That's actually crazy, dude. Is that real? Holy shit. Of all those I've chosen in this little scheme, Layla is probably not the most absolute skilled. Still, she's clearly applying herself, determined not to let my efforts go to waste. With the aim of improving her skill in the matters of intrigue. The plan goes well. We don't want her to get a stress break, which is what would happen no matter what. Alright, we saw success over here. We got some good stuff. I assume the Starks are doing some pretty crazy shit too. They're getting counter pushed. The people in our Essosian allies are causing some crazy stuff. Alright, going for River Run. We don't have what it takes to do it. We can use our dragon. They have scorpion emplacements, which is always a problem. Alright, we need a maester. Send me someone young but competent. Master Owen has joined us. Very well. He's some of the things that I asked for. Ah, we lost a tutor. People are dying left and right. Someone is plotting to kill my life, Ludovio. My knight, Ludovio. It's clearly about the small folk. It's time to kill the boy. Give him a shot. He's defenseless. I had to do it. Okay, Pops. I'm getting real tired of your shit. I don't want to have to scheme against you, but you keep marrying. You keep marrying and it's a problem. You keep having boy children, it's a problem. I need you to hand it over to my wife, buddy. So, look, I didn't want to have to do this. I let him live an incredibly long, healthy, well-loved life. We treated him well. We invited him to feasts. Wow, it's really hard to kill this guy. He's well protected. Too many people like him. $337 gold. I'll find somebody else, sir. Admiral keeps coming up fairly often. %82% secrecy. Gonna be hard to kill him at 21%. I mean, we're just gonna have to luck shot it, I guess. Can we get some backup, please? Anybody? Backup? Backup at River Run? Well, Dragon showed up. Elise, my beloved, you are a credit to our whole house. We would literally not exist without you. My ward, Maynella, has come of age. She is marrying a Tyrell who's very old. Emma Belaerys. We'll go for learning education. Smart cookie.
Owen is very young. He's like 19. He's gonna be with the family for a long time unless somebody kills him. So, big fan, big fan. Kids. Alyssa needs a learning education. Perfect. We got exactly what you need, Alyssa. Corwin Belaerys is no longer your sworn shield. Okay. Not great. Fine. Yes. The Lord Paramount himself is leading this army. We need to absolutely fucking kill him. We need to get his ass with a dragon, bro. Get him. Mellies. Mellies. Get him, Mellies. We got somebody. We got several somebodies. Orion Belaerys. Where are you going? What are you doing, bro? Where are you going? Is his liege's relative? Huh. Okay. Yes. That was strange, but all right. Arnold is scheming against my... Yep. I mean, that makes sense. Good reason. Okay, okay. This episode's turning super long. I'm actually very tired, but I want to wrap this war up and lock in the first Lord Paramountcy. So I will not lose control of my dynasty yet. I will lose control of it when the kid inherits. Okay. The kid inheriting kicks things off. Martial focus. I know a guy is good at that. It's me. Alright, let's make sure we get these kids squired as well. As you know, we're part of Project Shit Ton of Knights. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Fire. Parents Belaerys. To Aaron. Perfect, perfect. My son-in-law, Richard. Alright, and while this is all going on, we're still spreading our legend. Not really moving south very well. I'm gonna give that some thought, some oomph. Okay. Needs to be a mass promote legends mod. Or better than a mod, what if they just built the functionality into the game like a reasonable person? Can we get it to move into the part of Dorne I've conquered? Strange, but seems like it might happen. Yeah, let's go north. Okay. So let's go down this isthmus, peninsula. Pennsylvania. It's Pennsylvania. You ever wonder about people who get really caught up in like political correction discourse on shit like Tumblr? What is that like? How... It definitely feels like those stories of rich philosophers in Greece and such that didn't have enough to do and then would end up spending all day talking some mad shit about stuff. And then a dude like Diogenes would show up and be like, you guys are stupid as fuck. Huh? If you knew how to prepare your own lettuce, you would not need kiss the ass of a rich man. Alright, and this guy's the linchpin. If we can get him, it can go up either side of the coast, up and down the river. Questions of gender settled. Up till now, I and the rest of the world have been assuming Sundancer was a male dragon. I am now being told by Owen that, based on his inspirations, Sundancer is a female. Yes, excellent. She could have clutches. More eggs. More eggs? More good. If I could bother you for a moment, my lord, a tad wheedling for my leg, it would be a huge boon to us if you could commit some more details to a battle with others. The grander the better. She looks at me expectantly. A few seeds of conspiracy begin to sprout in my mind. Going over the existent tale in more flamboyant detail surely wouldn't hurt, but substituting that part of the tale for another entirely has its merits. We will discount. Yeah, we're going in for quick victory. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's going to run down the road to Stonehenge. Hiding behind the brackens. The old brackens won't save you now, Tully. There it is. Excellent. Now your boy is married to some random somebody from Mertens. You've taken yourself and my daughter. Can I get an alliance with you? Guess maybe we have one? Yes, it already is there. I put you on that throne, Richard. I put you on that throne so that you would remain an ally to our king forever and to our bloodline. This is a Belaerys house now. You better prepare yourself for that possibility. This is happening. There's going to be so many Belaerys you don't even know. No one is prepared for the machinations that have laid undetected. You know what? I'm going to save the game and start calling it a night, because I don't want anything bad to happen now that I've successfully done this. What was this, episode 23? You guys know the episode title. You can see it on the screen. Anyway, the thought for today is, who's your favorite Lord Paramount out of the ones we currently have? It's not me, because I'm not one yet.